right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just days away from the time of the year when WWE goes extreme.
Woo, we're coming tagline.
Yeah, we did. We're coming up on Extreme Rules, which means that we are going to start doing our Extreme Rules predictions. So, even though Thomas Wolfe is not with us, unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts, we do have his predictions for this Sunday's Extreme Rules. So, we're going to dive into that. Let's start with our pre-show match, the Tag Team Titles match, where the New Day takes on the Masters. No stipulations, just straight up tag team match. Kevin Hawk, who do you think is going to take it?
Obviously, Kid and Cesaro will retain. They cannot be stopped by some weird positivity people. They're too good.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Kid and Cesaro.
Yep.
Masters.
Thomas Wolfe is also going with the Masters, and I'm going to have to make it a three-way vote. I think the Masters are too solid as a tag team. I definitely think there is a potential for the New Day to take the titles off of them eventually, but it's not going to happen this Sunday at Extreme Rules.
Yeah, they need a stipulation to win.
Think so?
Yeah. It would take the New Day, would need a stipulation at Extreme Rules to beat the Masters. And since there is no stipulation...
The New Day does have that third member on the outside, though.
Yeah, the Masters could have Natalya.
Natalya versus Xavier Woods.
She's going to have belly Big E on the outside.
That would be awesome. Let's make that a thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this stupid stipulation out of the way. Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus in the Kiss Me Arse match.
Yeah, put the stupid ass stipulation on what could be the show stealing match of the night.
Yeah.
Because Dolph Ziggler's in it. Let's put the stupid ass stipulation on the Dolph Ziggler match. Awesome, guys. Ziggler.
Going Ziggler?
Go with Ziggler.
I'm gonna have to agree. I feel like this isn't gonna be the end of this whole I don't like short people storyline for Sheamus, and there's not gonna be we're not gonna get the punishment happening here. It's gonna be Dolph Ziggler picks up the win. We're all expecting Sheamus to do it. Sheamus plays the heel card, doesn't do it. Probably kicks Ziggler in the face. But then maybe...
If this happens, I want to see him legitimately kick Dolph Ziggler in the butt.
Why?
Just cuz.
Alright.
Just like, it's something WWE would do.
Yeah. Oh, God. Let's not make that a thing. Thomas Wolfe is actually going to go for Sheamus.
Yay, somebody says something different than me.
So, yeah, Thomas Wolfe taking Sheamus. So we'll have to see if they... I mean, we were kind of talking about during SmackDown. Are they really just going to, end Sheamus's, I'm the big man, I'm better than everyone spiel already? He's only been back for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a little early to do that, so... Ziggler's going to take it, but yeah, it's definitely going to play out for at least another month or so. Let's go with another title match. Let's go Cena versus Rusev in the Russian Chain match.
Well, I definitely think Cena's taking this one.
All right.
I wouldn't mind seeing Rusev win, but again, it's going to be another Cena victory, and I think it's going to play out so they can feud for one more pay-per-view.
Think Payback will be the
Payback
finish?
could be the finish. Basically because I'm just realizing this 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
As of the end of SmackDown. It's a match where Cena doesn't have to pin or make Rusev submit.
True.
So, I mean, this is basically... They can run off the idea that, Cena touched all 4 quarters but it's it's like the same as if Rusev got counted out or disqualified. It's like Cena didn't have to beat Rusev.
Yeah. All he had to do was avoid Rusev long enough to touch all four corners. That's fair. We're just gonna make this simple. I think we're all going for Cena. It's too cut and dry. I have a sneaking suspicion that Rusev could win, but I just it's not enough to sway me in that direction though. I think I'm gonna agree with your kind of your way of thinking about it. They'll definitely stretch it at least another month, and yeah, they'll find some way to do it. I definitely don't think this will be the show-stealing match, but what I think is going to be the show-stealing match, the Chicago Street Fight between Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah. This is a tough pick.
Yeah, it is.
Because you're forcing me to pick between two of my favorite guys.
And neither one of them has a distinct advantage over the other as far as the build up to this match goes. They're very, obviously Luke Harper kind of has the violence advantage because he's the one that's been power bombing Dean Ambrose through everything. Yeah. But then Dean Ambrose has gotten his revenge the last couple nights.
I want to go with Harper.
All right.
Going with Harper. Because I want them to up the ante with an even more extreme kind of match at Payback.
All right. You think that'll only happen if Harper wins?
Yes.
All right. Well, Thomas Wolf agrees with you with a little question mark. He was having a tough time picking this one. We're all in agreement that these are two of our favorite guys currently on the WWE roster. And, with the build that they've had, it is hard to choose. But he is going with Luke Harper. I'm going to go against the mold, and I'm going to have to say Dean Ambrose. Because I think Dean Ambrose hasn't really had a big win on his side in a long time. And I think they are trying to push him a little more. Though I will not be surprised to see a Luke Harper win at all. And I won't be upset with it either. But I think I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose taking this one. So even though it's not officially on the card as of right now, just for safe bets, let's say there is Daniel Bryan defending the Intercontinental Championship against Bad News Barrett.
Just under the circumstances that it's happening, Barrett's gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Though Thomas Wolf has taken Bryan.
Yeah, you can look at it from two different directions. The direction I'm looking at is, I feel like if they're gonna have it, it's only because Bryan's gonna be cleared, and if he's cleared, it's probably gonna be like by the skin of his teeth. And they're just doing it to take the title off of him so he can go away for a little while.
Yeah.
To come back. Thomas is coming at it from a point that if he's cleared and he's good to go for a while.
Fair.
Or at least, that's what I'm assuming by the picking of Bryan.
Yeah.
So I hope for Bryan to be okay and to keep going for a while. But, if he really is hurt, he needs to take the time off. He needs to recover so he can come back.
Yeah, the reports that I've been getting is that if Bryan goes away, he's only going to be gone for about a month. So there is the potential for him to retain, just do some TV spots as far as promos and build up towards a match at Payback. But I think I'm going to take the same safe bet. I'm going to say Bad News Barrett takes it just because they'll be able to keep the title more relevant. They'll be able to give Barrett a little bit more, a little better run than he had leading into WrestleMania because he was losing matches all the time but winning his title matches, and then they played the hot potato for a month leading up to WrestleMania. So yeah, I'm going to go with a Bad News Barrett win, and I think this will be like his 7th reign as Intercontinental Champion.
7th or 8th.
He's going to be rivaling Chris Jericho here pretty soon. All right, let's go with the last man standing match, Big Show versus Roman Reigns.
It's way too obvious, I think, the way they're booking this. And really, after the performance with Brock Lesnar at Mania, I can't see them putting Big Show over in this match with Reigns. Reigns with that constantly getting back up after 3 F5s and getting the shit punched out of him and 92 suplexes and the partridge in the pear tree. Something like that happened at WrestleMania. So, I mean, it's like, can Big Show deliver that, you know? At the same time, though, I think, Big Show's got a really good finality to matches with the knockout punch.
True. And
it's a knockout punch for a reason, because that's going to keep him down for 10 seconds. But I'm going to be so against the grain on this one, and I'm just riding off the high because I won WrestleMania. I'm picking Big Show.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I feel like Big Show just needs to stand on Roman Reigns for 10 seconds.
Yeah, why has that never happened?
Well, this Big Show isn't in last man standing matches.
Well, it needs to happen on Sunday.
Because people are afraid he's going to step on them for 10 seconds.
That's fair. I think I'm going to agree with Thomas Wolfe. I think I'm going to go with Reigns. I feel like they're doing a good job. You know, Reigns is starting to pick up momentum again. He's not quite as hated as he was going into Mania. He's starting to win the fans back over. And I don't think they're going to stifle him much at all. And it's definitely not going to happen here at Extreme Rules. I think this might lead into another... if Kane stays with Authority, maybe we'll have Roman Reigns do something with Kane going into Payback or something like that. But yeah, I don't see him losing to Big Show. Specifically because of what happened in Mania. He was too... He looked too strong getting back up after all the hits from Brock Lesnar. And they put Brock Lesnar over on Big Show. I can't imagine that Roman Reigns is going to lose to someone who lost to Brock Lesnar when he was so close to beating Brock Lesnar himself. So yeah, Reigns will be the last man standing. Let's go with the Divas title match. Nikki Bella defends against Naomi. He's conflicted, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I've got a winner.
All right.
I'm not conflicted. I just don't want to say it.
He can't say vote for Paige. He is at a loss for words right now.
It's been so against the grain of everything I've been saying.
Just give in.
For like the last however long Nikki's had a title.
A long time. Since Survivor Series.
But Nikki's gonna win.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Hawk is voting for a Bella.
You know, it's not the first time I've voted for a Bella.
But it's the first time you voted for Nikki Bella.
Specifically, voting for Nikki Bella in a one-on-one match, yes. And it's one of those things. I've always said like, hey, we need to get a new champion, somebody who can really like put on an awesome show-stealing match. Naomi is one of those people who has this opportunity to give us a really good, athletic, very fun to watch champion. But at the same time, this is her first, she's an established person who's had a really slow time building up.
Yeah.
And if she's going to win the Divas title, it's going to be the second or third try.
Even though she's playing heel?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Thomas Wolfe is going with Naomi based on the fact that he wants Naomi to win. He's very much conflicted with this one, kind of like he was for Harper Ambrose, just in a different way. He almost expects Nikki to win, but he wants Naomi to win.
Yeah, I mean, in no way am I saying that I don't want Naomi to win. Because, like I said, I want a really good, able to wrestle, show-stealing Divas champion. Somebody, along the lines of Naomi, Paige, Natalya, any of the NXT divas, with the exception of a few. And so, I want Naomi to win, but I'm going with Nikki Bella.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with Thomas Wolfe. I think with the fact that we do have Charlotte ready to come up to the main roster, and we did just recently lose AJ, I feel like it is time to establish another dominant female, and I think it'll happen this Sunday with Naomi. I think she will, just the fact that she's been showing a lot of aggression in the ring, and they're really starting to put the Bellas over as baby faces. I feel like that switch is going to make Nikki a little more sensitive as far as to the rules. She's not gonna use Brie to her advantage like she normally would, and I think Naomi's gonna be the one to take it this Sunday. So we're looking at a new Divas champion. And then our final match, we have the steel cage match where the RKO is banned
and Kane is the only one inside the cage.
According to the graphic on SmackDown. No, Kane is the gatekeeper when Randy Orton takes on Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This is a difficult one.
Rollins is going to steal it somehow. It's going to happen. I would love for WWE to pull like the huge surprise Randy Orton wins the title. Because I think that'd be a legitimate shock factor.
Yeah.
To have Seth so young into his championship run. Only the first pay-per-view, really. And
yeah, I mean, it would make sense to a point because they've really been pointing out the fact that Seth is only in the spot he's in because the Authority has moved pieces around and helped him get to that spot. It's now up to him to keep that spot. And with the fact that he's been running his mouth on Kane for the last couple weeks, just, not helping his case at all, it could very well play into the hands of Randy Orton.
Yeah, or it could be a ruse.
It could.
Could be a ruse. Don't put that past the Authority.
Oh, not at all.
Also, don't put Randy Orton's mental unstableness aside either. I think one way this could perhaps go is Orton could lose track of what's going on and do an RKO.
Ooh.
When he gets into that mode. He drops down, starts hitting the mat, starts slithering around, stalking Seth Rollins, and he gets so tunnel visioned.
Here's a thought. With the fact that Kane is the gatekeeper, he can let people in if he wants.
Yeah.
What if he lets one of J&J, or both of J&J, into the ring? Would hitting an RKO on either of them during the match, would that get Randy Orton disqualified?
I don't know. Probably.
Because Kane could potentially use. I'm gonna say that's how Rollins wins. I think that the fact that it was never specifically said that, using the RKO on me is banned. The RKO is banned from the match itself.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see Kane. This will probably even play into Kane getting either leaving the Authority or getting kicked out of the Authority somehow. Is that he sends one of J&J in, or both of them. They get RKO'd, and Rollins goes, "What are you doing? You're sending my security, and you're gonna get them hurt. You're selfish." And he goes, "No, I sent him in so he could use the move and help you win the championship." And it'd be like an extra conflict between Seth Rollins and Kane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look that far into it. I think he's just gonna RKO Rollins on accident.
All right. I'm looking.
Maybe. I mean, I don't care how it happens. I just think somehow Rollins is going to weasel face his way into the championship.
Weasel face. Yeah, that's a triple vote for Rollins. I love Rollins as champion, and even though you're right, a switch to Randy Orton would be a shock, and it would be fun to see, Randy Orton as a babyface taking the title and then having Rollins chase it again. But I don't see that happening.
It's just one of those things. WWE used to frequently change their champions a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every champion could change hands, like, whenever. It didn't used to be really easy to predict who was going to win the championships.
Yeah. It's definitely become a lot more, I can't think of the word. Well, it's become a lot more obvious. They don't put a lot of mystique in their championship matches.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of having somebody come in and win the top championship and then only hold it onto it for like a month would definitely be like almost like, I think, breath of fresh air, because then people would be going like, oh, well, now Orton could lose it in like 6 weeks or whatever,
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
Not every title reign needs to be like 8 years.
It's true. But we do like lengthy title reigns.
Sometimes.
And this title reign could be better because we know that Seth Rollins is going to be on every pay-per-view. Look at you, Lesnar. But that is it for Extreme Rules.
Where's Lesnar?
He's there. If you look really close, you can see Suplex City from here.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's where I thought it was dirt on the screen.
No. Well, it is dirty there. That was weird. That is it for Extreme Rules predictions. Be sure to post down in the comments who you think is going to win this Sunday at Extreme Rules. Be sure to check out next week when we have our results. See who made the most right choices. There's only a couple, so someone's going to win by like 1 point.
I don't know. I feel like I'm either going to like take it by a huge margin or
just bomb it.
Like bomb it completely. Because I have like 3 or 4 of the matches where I'm opposed to both of you and Thomas at the same time. Like you and Thomas, I think, are going to tie no matter what. Except for maybe on one match.
Yeah, because we're going. He's going Brian. I'm going Barrett. And then.
But that match potentially won't happen.
True. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, maybe me and Thomas will tie. Well, he's going Harper. I'm going Ambrose.
Yeah, that's legitimately the only deal breaker.
That's the split between me and Thomas Wolf. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have results. We'll see who got the most points coming out of this one. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. You'll be updated every time we upload a video. And we got videos all through the week. And you can check them out over in the playlist on the left side of Kevin Hawk.
What's up, playlist?
He's over there hanging out with the playlist. We got a Raw review there. We got the midweek wrap-up. We got the SmackDown rundown.
Secret
You
playlist
can rewatch the Extreme Rules predictions if you want. And we'll be having indie news this week. Lots of updates from Ring of Honor. Lots of stuff coming up for the Super Show, so be sure to look forward to that. And look forward to next week, episode 46, where we will have the results from Extreme Rules and a Thomas's Top 5. Thomas will be giving us a top 5 of April. Seeing
via cell phone?
Yeah, via cell phone.
All right. Better than via satellite.
Yeah, because we don't have that technology right now. But yeah, he'll be sending us the top 5. We'll be discussing his picks. And be sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah. There's been a lot of stuff happening this month, so it's gonna be an eclectic group of people. But be sure to check out episode 46. Be sure to check out our Facebook where we post WWE trivia and all that kinds of stuff. Follow us on Twitter, get updates on videos as well. And email this guy.
Yeah, it's down there.
Email.
It's my name with an underscore in the middle.
And then a number.
636.
It's a
at
Hotmail.
hotmail.com.
Hotmail.
Old school.
That's right. Or you can email us all at fanstalkwrestling@gmail.com. And we will respond to you as long as you're not a douchebag.
I'll respond to you.
We'll still respond to you. We just won't we'll fight via email.
Yeah.
Thanks again for watching episode 45. Like all the videos. Check them out.
Do it.
And we'll see you next week.
Do it. Hadouken!